banjo, then hit the sign and I sandals. Float hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. Jeans work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the pounds.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Cubs enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mookie Betts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 2-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Two and one after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here now is Will Smith. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And there's ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Dodgers lead 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is second. The third baseman.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lux takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Corey Seager is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing and a little tapper. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be Gavin Lux. First pitch of the AB now. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, outside.
Now the 1-0.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Sogard aboard here at first with nobody out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Strike 1 anyway. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 7. The right fielder. Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 home. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
And he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Muncy is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Two and one.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-1 home. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. So here is A.J. Pollock as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now here's the first offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to dig in, Justin Turner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Three-two pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Pollock will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in next, Javier Baez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Stepping in once again is Anthony Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he did.
In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Here's Eric Sogard as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more on this Monday night after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. And the pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. If you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality? This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Fouled off. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next to hit, Jock Peterson drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch.
Oh. One ball. No strike.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Well hit to right, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. they've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That misses 1-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hendricks on third. Contreras on at second with 2 down. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. No one on with 1 down. And up next will be Gavin Lux. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. A.J. Pollock, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Solo home run there for Javi Baez. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Mitch White will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on its way. Eric Sogard stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. He's set and the pitch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. White, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Sogard stands at first with one out. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, and the lead is now 5-0. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 45. Matt Beatty.
First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Chopper foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped weakly to the left.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now another 0-2.
Oh.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Here's Sogard for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jimmy Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
Now to the plate, here is Jock Peterson. Flew out last time up.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the AB now. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. One down. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Five runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
The young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So now here is Max Muncy, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And there's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Bryant.
The 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Javier Baez waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Bryant at third. Baez stands at second. No outs. 3-0 now. Eric Sogard waits on deck. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Up next, Eric Sogard. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Jake Marisnick will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a soft liner. One there. And he is out on the tag.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. High and deep to right center. Betts on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dennis Santana enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One yanked just foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So the next to bat will be A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So stepping in is Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Santana features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with it. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Third baseman, Fred Bryant.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Edwin Rios is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Now here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
ball. No strike.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Ryan Tepera takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ryan Tepera.
Mookie Betts will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Rios gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That's in the basket. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 4th home run for him.
The Pillows finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball one.
One ball. Okay.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0 is looked at for ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Way outside. 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Clayton Kershaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line.